What's up, Granos and Granettes? Juan Granos, back again, this time with another review. So today I'm going to be talking about a very cool gadget, or I should say, yeah, it is a gadget. And I was always wondering, I've been wondering, why haven't somebody come up with something like this? Now, of course, now there's a whole bunch of people, but this is the one I'm going to review. This is the one I bought. So without further ado, let's get into the review. So the product I'm going to be reviewing today is from a company called Soliom, and it's a solar wireless free camera. Now, what does that mean? Basically, it's just what the name says. It's a wireless camera that is charged by solar. Now, that's, to me, that's simply genius. Now, it does have this like looking wings on the side there to capture the sun. Excellent idea, excellent idea. It's probably good for aerodynamics of the wind blowing on the camera, what have you. And I'm just gonna read some stuff off the box. The box is pretty plain, but the front says it's waterproof, it's IP66. It does record, or I should say, show you 1080p video. It does have night vision, and it does have an accurate motion trigger detector. So why don't we go into the unboxing of this bad boy and see what we got here. And I'm actually pretty excited about this. I mean, I don't even know why I'm so excited because, I mean, it's probably just another camera, but it's wireless solar camera. I love anything that has to do with solar, anything like tech like that, I love it. So let's check this out. Let's see what we got, and let's do a proper unboxing. Now we're gonna be trying it out. I don't know how I'm gonna try it out. I'm probably gonna turn off the lights here and then check it out. And holy Jesus, this thing looks like a plane. I love it. Check that out, guys. How cool is this? Dun, 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 dun. Look at this. So here's the unit, and basically holding it in my hand is actually pretty, like I feel like it's very sturdy, like it's very, you know, rugged, like it could probably take a hit or two. Here, that's like some sort of a door on the bottom. And I assume this is to, okay, so I see two little things down here. Again, I probably should get the instructions out, but I'm gonna take it out in a minute. It does have like something for a card in here, and it does have something probably to update the firmware. I'm almost sure of that. And I think this is a button down here, but I could be wrong. So let's keep taking the stuff out of the box here and check it out. But I mean, I love the design. I love how that looks. I mean, check that out. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it looks like a plane. I love it. I love it. It does have some sort of a little rubber piece up here, probably a sensor. So I'm sorry. Let's just continue the unboxing here. So what else do we have in the box? And the box is pretty good. I like it how this is packed. I mean, this is like packed, so nothing probably happens to this. And okay, what do we have here? Oh, okay. So we have the little part that you would use to, you know, put it on the wall, put it on wherever you want to put this. And I actually have a spot for this already where I'm going to be putting this. It does have a warranty card. All products are fully warranty 12 months. So something happens to the unit in 12 months, you can return it. They give you a new one. It does have some sort of a, oh, it's a reset pin thingy here. I'm sorry, am I showing this on the right camera? Okay. And of course, here's the cable. And I'm pretty sure that cable that I'm talking about, this cable is probably to do some firmware update. It does have your little logo saying that you're protected by Soliom. Do not enter. You know, if you guys don't know, if you have a home and you have security cameras installed, you have to place these stickers in your home to let people know that they're being recorded. Because if you have they have a camera in your home, and let's say you catch somebody entering your property, stealing from you, your cameras are not admissible in court. They're not going to be valid. You know, they're not. You can't even show them to the jury or the judge, where have you, unless you properly stated that you are being recorded by entering the premises. That's how come when you go into certain buildings, you have a sign that says, you know, you enter this building, you're going to be recorded. So it's not a surprise to you if, you know, if somebody says, oh, look, they have a video, you know, being recorded. So we got a couple installation units here. It does have another piece like that on the bottom, I guess, in case you lose the other one. You know, you have that. And let's see, leave us a comment. And okay, if you leave them a review If you leave them a review, they'll give $1 to UNICEF. That's actually pretty cool. that's I'm pretty impressed by that. And it does have a screwdriver here. So why don't we, I want to turn this guy on. So let me just set this up and we'll try it out. I mean, we'll see how this works. I can't wait to see how this works. So I got the camera set up. I had to plug it into the USB because this particular unit, the battery was completely drained. Now, it does have a 4,000 milliamp battery, which the company claims that it could stay on for about 24 hours straight on. So let's say, like, you know, there's no sunlight tomorrow, you know, you get 24 hours and, you know, to the next time where it charges. And it takes about 2 hours to fully charge. So that's actually pretty good because if there's continuous sunlight, then your camera is always going to be on. I mean, I just love the fact that you could actually do this. You could actually have a camera where you're going to be able to basically leave it up somewhere. Like you could put it really high up where nobody could reach it and have it pointing down at your property or have it pointing down at a place that you want to keep your eye on. So why don't we go and do the pairing of the camera. So let me just flip the camera over here. I did download the app and it's called the app from the company right there, the little yellow little sign. And now let's go ahead and try to link this up. So I got the app up and we're just gonna go ahead and basically sync this camera to my network. So basically the idea is you're supposed to get a network that is closest to where the camera is going to be installed, so the connection is good between your phone and the internet and the camera. So this is how you will start. So let me see if I could do this properly in camera. Now on the bottom I inserted an SD card to record, you know, if I want to do some remote recording, I could do it right in the SD card. So the power button is right up here. Let's see if I got that right up here. Sorry guys, there it is. There's the power button. And what you would do is you will basically hold the button down until you get a voice prompt. Let's do it. I'm sorry, I let go there. So let's try that again.
The camera is now ready to begin pairing.
So the camera is now ready for pairing. Now you do have to wait until she finishes saying what she has to say, because otherwise it's just gonna turn off. So before I forget, another little thing on the camera here, right in the front, there's a little microphone so you can hear people speaking, you know, wherever this camera is installed. And it does have a speaker on the bottom, so I assume that you could speak back to the people that are there. We're going to be testing that out. We'll see if that's the case. So now I have the app open here. And she keeps telling me, but yeah, we have the app open here, and this is what the app looks like. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to add a, let me see if I can turn this light down a little bit. We're going to add a device, and you will press on the set device button up right up here. And it's asking you, is the camera blinking? And I'm going to say yes, the camera is blinking. It's asking, so now this part is very important. Now, if you have a network that it has a 5 megahertz network, this camera is not compatible. You have to be logged into your 2.4 network in order for this to work. So we're going to go ahead and click OK. And now it's searching for the device, and I'm hoping that this is coming out on camera. I see there's a little blow now on my monitor here. So now it's searching for the device. Let me see if I can put this on the top camera here. Sorry guys.
Pairing information received.
So the camera has received the pairing information and is now syncing the camera to my Wi-Fi network so it could communicate. Now, again, you should always do all this before you install the camera on top, because once it's installed on top, you know, for you to hold down that button and maybe you make a mistake and you have to reset it, it'll be a pain in the butt. So now it gives you an option to name the device, whatever you want to name it. So I'm just going to name it IP camera. And the password, I'm just going to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because it has to be 8 characters. And now this is another question I just saw now is when you click on here, let's see if I can put this on camera on the top. It is asking you, is it in China or is it in is it somewhere else? So obviously you say somewhere else. So this camera is obviously made in China mostly for Chinese people. And here is a preview shot of the camera already. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the live button here. And what I mean by live button, I just press on the button here, and it shows you. Oh, and it has obviously it has sound, so we're gonna get some feedback. So here it is, and I think the quality is actually. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just flip the camera here. I think the quality of this camera is actually pretty good. Check this out. So now, I'm sorry, I keep getting feedback because I have the microphone on. So this is what the camera looks like. Pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, now mind you, I do have this bright light in my studio, but I think the actual image looks pretty good. Now, you do have an option here of putting this HD or SD. So right now, I think it's on SD video, which you can see on the top left up there. So let's just flip it to HD. And right away, when you flip it to HD, on the top left, I want to say, you can see the video changes to the better quality. Now, this is super sharp. I mean, let me see, how can I put this? Let me put this right here. Let me just hold the camera there. Now, obviously, the connection is all going to matter on your internet speed or your connection to the router. Now, this particular router that I connected to is actually upstairs. It's not the closest one to me. There's one right here next to me, but I just picked the first one I found. And I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the way the camera looks. Now, what's interesting here also is that it has all these different functions in here. So I'm going to see if I could zoom the camera in. Let me see if I could zoom the camera in. Now I'm going to switch this back to SD video, just so we could get a better connection here. So there it is. This is regular video. So this is SD video is 720. So instead of 1080, you get 720, which is actually pretty good. The delay is very minimal too. So let's check out some of these things on the bottom here. So now here you have a button where you could rewind. So this is what I did before, and I could just go back to what I was doing before. Check it out. I could hit play. Or actually, I could save the video to my phone real time. So if I want to record what I'm doing right now, I could just hit record, which is that one right there, and it starts saving the video right on my phone. Oops, sorry. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had it zoomed in. So there it is. Yeah. So you can record the video right on the phone, which is actually really cool. I really like that feature. You could obviously you could also take pictures. You click on this button, it takes a picture. And let's check out these buttons down here. So we have, it tells you that one person is watching, and the battery on the camera it says it's full, but that's only because it's connected directly to power. So that's the only reason it says it's full. But the bars on the internet says they're full too. So, and the name of the camera, of course, on top. Now let's check out some of these buttons on the bottom here. Let's show the settings. And like I said, I put an SD card in it. It's it's actually a 2 gig SD card, which is in there. You could change the orientation of the image. You could make it either, rotate it around. Like if you install the camera upside down, this is where you flip it upside down. Or if you want the camera to show a different, flip the video, you could flip the video. You could do that all there. The environment is light compensation. The camera tries to compensate. If it's way too dark, the camera will try to use the night vision that it has more or less. You got a PIR detection, and you can either make it high, low, or medium. Active time, 15 seconds is what it shows you. Like every 15 seconds it'll do an image, but you can make it, 60 seconds, or you can have it live all the time. Now mind you, if you have it live all the time and without motion detection, the battery is going to run out quicker. So remember that. You have the different power frequency, whether you have, I think Europe probably uses 50, I'm not 100% sure, but here in the States we go with 60. It does have a LED mode, so if you don't want people to know that they're being recorded or the camera is on, or make them believe that it's a fake camera, you could actually, sorry, again, I forget that the top camera is there. You could actually turn off the LED, and let me see if I get this on the camera right there. Let's see, I could just turn this off, and they won't know the camera's on, but the camera's on now and it's recording. Of course, you could change the code, the password on it, and check it whatever you want. You can also check for updates. And there is a new version, so I'm not gonna do that right now, but there is a new version, you can update it. And you know what, guys, I'm pretty impressed with this. Now, this is what I wanna check out, the voice. I wonder, oh, okay. So I could actually, they don't hear me, but I can hear them, okay. Cruise is probably if you have more than one camera. If you have like several of these cameras set up, you can press cruise and it'll switch from camera to camera. And it does have this. What is that? It's like a super. It's got like some sort of a zoom in mode. So that's a zoom in mode. And obviously these are the videos I just recorded. You know, on the camera. And you know what? I'm impressed with this video. I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting I have the top camera on, but yes, I'm impressed with that video. That video looks pretty cool. So, you know what? Guys, listen. If you're looking for a camera to put in your backyard, now this is what this is ideal for. If you're looking for a camera to put in your backyard, all the way in the back where there's a tree up there and you want to see whether the deers are coming in or the raccoons or your neighbors coming in, jumping in your pool at night, but you don't want to run a wire for the camera all the way down there, you get one of these guys. And the best part is maintenance free. You don't have to worry about the battery. You don't have to worry about the sun. As long as it's the sun, your camera will work. I think that's simply genius. I'm surprised no other big company actually has come out with something like this and made some serious money, because this is super cool. You know, to have a gadget like this in your home. I know this perfect spot that I'm gonna put this, where I need somebody, I need a camera watching this spot for the poopers, the dogs, the people that come around with the dogs and drop their poop in front of my house. So it'd be kind of cool to catch them and then print their picture and post it on the poles. This is a serial pooper. So that's what I'm gonna use my camera for. Guys, thanks for watching. You've been watching LG TV. I am Juan Granos. You can find me on Instagram, Los Granos. You can find me on Facebook, Los Granos. You can find me on Twitter, Los Granos. You can find me on YouTube, Los Granos. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and share. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!